healthcare system, whether it's the Australian healthcare system or the American or the New Zealand or anybody else's, and you say, well, how's it doing? You know, are we getting what we want from this healthcare system? Well, what did we want from it? And how are we going to know if we've got it? What are our indicators that our health system is performing highly or, you know, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear, not very much at all? Every country that has a healthcare system has a concept of health system performance. There is, once again, as you would expect, a World Health Organization framework that goes back to the 1990s on health system performance, and it's rendered in different ways in different countries. But some general principles persist. So, and they come right from the UN Declaration of Health as a Human Right. So there's an idea of access and equity, and there are social determinants of health, and there are measures of health status, things like mortality rates, the number of people with chronic diseases, those kinds of things. And your healthcare system context is, you know, what's your population, you know, how many people are old, how many people are young, how wealthy is your country, what kind of government have you got, how do you finance health, what is the profile of your workforce, who are you short of, how do you train people, what kind of infrastructure have you got in terms of research institutes and advanced facilities and so on and so on. So basically in Australia we look at effectiveness in those terms, safety, appropriateness, continuity of care, accessibility of care, and efficiency and sustainability. So those are some of the ways that you would try and think, well, is my healthcare system performing? What do I need to improve? What's doing worst? What matters most to us politically? What can we support with the workforce we've got and the social structures we've got? So I wanted to leave you with that idea of healthcare system performance. And this is a preliminary to the activity that I'm going to get you to do shortly for half to 3/4 of an hour in small groups with one of us tutors or lecturers in company with you, where you're going to think about, I'm just going to jump ahead, you're going to think about what would Australia's ideal healthcare system look like 20 years from now. Okay, you've learned a little bit about what it does look like, about how complex it is to figure out how a healthcare system should work, about some of the issues that matter to people in healthcare. So I want you to think about that in your group, and then we're all going to get back together in the last part of tonight and share what we've come up with, remembering that there are no right answers here. And also there'll be a little bit of time at the end for Q&A about the first assignment. But as a preliminary to dividing you up into groups and setting you free from this room for a little while, I want to show you 2 short videos that present quite different views about what a healthcare system might look like some years from now. So this is from one of the big 4 consulting firms globally that does a lot of work in health technology and has a lot of resources, very interesting resources about the future of healthcare. See what you think about this.